Hi guys, welcome to ELI, the place where you get your daily dose of inspiration for entrepreneurship. And today we have with us Mr. Nipun Parikh, who is the founder of InstaMosaicStudio, which provides premium and unique personalized products to its customers. Nipun has attended Bhagwan Mahavir College of Engineering and Technology for bachelor's in engineering. So, hi Nipun, welcome to Entrepreneur Lounge of India.
Yes, hello everyone. Thanks a lot, Priya, for inviting me to this opportunity. I am very excited and look forward to this interview.
Nipun, would you mind introducing yourself to our audience, please?
Thank you so much, Priya, for inviting me to this. My name is Nipun Parikh. I am the founder of InstaMosaicStudio. InstaMosaicStudio is a brand which deals in premium and unique personalized gifts. Our premium flagship product is called a Personalized Mosaic Poster.
Hmm.
And we also sell other products such as digital portraits, collage frames, etc.
Hmm.
We are primarily based in Surat, Gujarat. India is our main market, but we also sell in USA and other countries as well.
Okay. Tell us a bit about what are the products sold in Insta Mosaic Studio?
Sure. So the main product that we sell, it's called a personalized mosaic poster. It's kind of a print in which there are more than 1,300 small pictures of someone.
Hmm.
And then it looks as if a single picture is made up of hundreds of smaller pictures. So it serves a very good purpose when you gift to someone all their memories, all their moments, everything. It comes together beautifully in a single product. So
Hmm.
it looks very beautiful in them. So that is our primary product. Other products we have a frame called a super date frame where we show the photos of a person inside the date of birth. We show their names. We also add a message if required. We have other products like digital portraits and other types of collage frames.
Nice. Uh, when did you think of starting this venture in Mosaic?
So the idea of starting a business, it was like when I was in 10th or 12th standard, that idea came itself that I have to do a business and I have to do it myself. And then when I was in college, the Indian startup space was really booming up. I used to attend startup events. I was working on my previous startup. It was called Remote Waves at that time. And all of a sudden, I receive a Facebook friend request from a girl. Let's call her Anne. So we receive a friend request. We became friends, and so we are going to meet. So this was the first time I was going to meet someone, and I had to obviously I had to give something to her. I was not going by hands.
Mhm.
So then during this time period, one of my friends, he bought something kind of a mosaic or a collage. He showed me that this is very good. Can you make something like that? So I thought that this is cool. This is something that no one is doing. So let me do that. So I used this engineering knowledge that I have. I thoda jugaad laga,
Hmm.
and I made a beautiful collage of that girl's photos. So we met. I gave it to her. She was flattered, and then this idea came up that if I can propose her, if she has loved it so much, then definitely there would be hundreds of people who would like to do that. So
Hmm.
then this idea came up. I came up with this name Insta Mosaic Studio because we were like serving it quite quickly in 1 or 2 days. We were doing it. The first, I would say, the first month I went to, so it was during this, I remember it was during Valentine's Day in 2017 when this entire thing came up. So that was the perfect moment. I advertised on Instagram. I started having orders. So the first month I did the deliveries myself. I took the printouts. I went house to house. So the excitement of getting cash and selling it,
Right.
that really puts a fuel in you that this is a good business. I can really do this. And then from there, it was a slow and steady journey.
Hmm.
I started selling in my city. Then I packeted my state.
Hmm.
Packaging was an issue. So in that, I didn't have the money. I could have asked my dad for that, but I thought that if I'm going to ask him now, then I will always keep asking him. So I didn't ask him. Whatever money I had, I tried to get some cheap packaging done. And so these were printed, what do you call this? Printed photos were there. So they get crushed when you send it in couriers. So what I did was I used PVC pipes. I got PVC pipes cut for that, and I put inside those PVC. And this was how I started the first few deliveries. So
Mm,
from that, slowly and steadily, I did some branding, and it's going well now.
okay. So very interesting idea, PVC pipes. Are you still using the PVC pipes to
No,
send?
no, 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 no. So for the first 6 months, I did that. Once I
Mhm.
had some budget, I did some professional packaging done. So now I have a very good quality of packaging that has a kind of a colorful gifting paper on it. So you can directly buy it from us and you can gift it to your loved ones.
Okay, nice. So when you started, what was your what was the reaction of your family when you started a venture of your own? Normally, what people do is they go for a job after doing their graduation, but you went for your own venture. How did they react to it? Did they support you?
Absolutely. I would say my family helped me a lot. Because of them only, I am at this stage right now. So my father has always been supporting to me, and I always told him that I want to travel here, I want to do this, I want to buy this, I want to do that. So he always told me that if you want to achieve all these things, then do your own business. That's the only way to do that. And so this kind of thing was always there in the family. So I absolutely received full support from my father, my mother, even my sister helped me a lot. So in the first few deliveries, she helped me pack those things, and everything went smooth because of the family.
Hmm. So, how were your initial days? Did you have the financial runway to pursue your dream? How did you bootstrap? And anything on that? What were the things you were doing on initial days?
Yeah. So I will tell you exactly. I was fresh out of college. I was not earning anything. I did some freelancing work, so I had around 4 to 5 thousand rupees with me, and it was enough to do some Instagram marketing. I did some marketing here and there. I also printed some posters and hung it on trees all around the city. So this kind of things helped me a lot. And so this business that I'm doing, I was able to, like on an order basis, I was doing the spending. So I was not haphazardly spending everything and then crying over it. So it helped me. Yes, there was a cash crunch, and in the first 6 months it was quite difficult. Uh, so every order I get, I used to save a bit from it for the marketing. I used to save for making the logo. It was a bit difficult, but once you have this habit of saving up and not spending on things which you don't need, it really helps you. So slowly and steadily, you bootstrap it.
Okay. Uh, then tell us a bit about your team. Is there anyone else in your team? Do you have a co-founder? And if there is, how did you recruit them?
So I'm a sole entrepreneur right now. I have one employee
Hmm.
in my brand who handles social media and customer support. But as of now, I don't have any co-founders. I plan to do a company soon, so I'm saving up for that. And we are also planning to expand it with a mobile application and other things. So it's on the cards. But as of now, I am the only founder in this.
Okay. And at what stage are you exactly in? Let's say you have a vision. Would like to know what is your vision and at what point of your vision are you at?
So my vision is to be the best personalized gifts provider in India. We want to provide things which like people really value. So if you are giving a very simple factory made gift, then it's good. It serves the purpose. But then people don't really feel connected to it. But if you personalize it with your name, your photos,
Hmm.
then people really connect to that. So
Hmm.
we want to be the one-stop destination for personalized gifts in India. And we want to, I have some ideas for that,
Hmm.
some photo books and other things. I'm planning on that. So we want to launch a mobile application and kind of experience sharing. So I currently also on my Instagram account we have hundreds of pictures and videos of our customers. They buy the products from us. They celebrate in their own way, and I'm absolutely amazed by the creativity I have been seeing there. Like it's amazing. They do the balloons and all these kinds of things. So it's really beautiful seeing that. And so we want to introduce that in our application, in our website, where
Hmm.
people can share how exactly they are celebrating. So one of the customer, they shared they did this video on social media where they put this printed poster in the boot space of the car, and they put cake inside of the boot, and then
Hmm.
they told that person to open it up. So it was really exciting thing. So this kind of things we want to introduce, so that if you want to get some new ideas that how should I celebrate, what kind of unique things I can do, then you can get everything at a single place. So this is my long-term vision, and I would say it will take another 1 year minimum to do that, 1 or 2 years.
Okay. Now, I would like to know what are the challenges you faced along the way. You have already mentioned one challenges, that is packaging. Would like to know what other challenges have you faced and how have you solved it.
So challenges were many. Marketing was a challenge because as you bootstrap, you don't have the money to do big
Hmm.
marketing.
Hmm.
So marketing in the traditional media was never an option. Newspaper ads and all this were never an option. So it was a trial and error kind of thing. Facebook, Instagram, these all things were a trial and error. So that
Hmm.
was the first challenge that I faced. Another challenge was logistics, because gifting is something that you always kind of, so most of the people they have don't have a lot of time when they order it. So we have to really quickly get it done, and we have to get it delivered. And delivery is something which is, it's not in your hands. It You have partnered up with some courier companies who handle the delivery for you. So
Hmm.
most of the times it gets delivered, but hiccups do occur in every business. So sometimes the deliveries fail, and
Hmm.
then we have to take responsibility for that. So logistics has been an issue, and we are working on that. Other than that, I would say no other big issues. We have been running it quite well.
Okay. So, as an entrepreneur, who is your role model or who has been your inspiration apart from Elon Musk, of course?
Elon, I admire him, like putting a car in space. That's good. Uh, I think for me, the role model would be Bill Gates. I liked his philosophy and the way he's doing things. It's quite good. Like Microsoft has revolutionized the entire world, and I am stuck. Like I was stuck to a computer since I was in the second grade. Since 2002, I am stuck to computers. So
Hmm.
from Windows 98 to Windows 10, I have been an admirer of Microsoft. So Bill Gates would be the kind of person I
Hmm.
think.
Hmm. And who else? Is there anyone else you admire?
I would say Mr. Ratan Tata.
Hmm.
So this that they have, they work on the quality and the safety aspects, and the way they handle their company, the way the values that they have, the
Hmm.
philosophy of the brand that they have, it's exceptional. So that is an Indian entrepreneur that I highly respect and I follow is Mr. Ratan Tata.
Okay. So, how do you compare entrepreneurship with a 9 to 5 job?
That's a very interesting question. So my take on that is, doing a job is a part of your life. Like you cannot know everything without doing a job. So you should like do a job under someone. So
Hmm,
when you do, you don't have all the responsibilities. You don't have the pressure on you when you do a job
hmm,
because the person who is handling your boss or your manager, they handle this stuff.
hmm,
So you get to know that how are they handling the situations, because when you do a business, there will be 10 kinds of issues you'll be facing every day. So when you
hmm,
do a job under someone, you realize that how this person is facing these issues, and when you have that kind of experience, it really helps you when you are doing a business. Doing a business is very challenging because you have to adopt to the challenges that come. So one day you get a trademark cease and desist letter. I received that. Then
hmm,
another day your Facebook account is banned. Then third day some customer is angry on you. So
hmm,
this kind of things, they keep coming up. So you have to handle it under pressure, and there's always some kind of pressure when you are doing business, because there's someone who is trying to copy you. There's a competitor who is selling at some kind of weird price. These kind of things keep happening. So
hmm,
doing a business is quite a dynamic job. But I do think that people should, like, I didn't get that chance. I never did a job. But
hmm,
I really think that if I did a job, then I would have a better experience in managing things.
hmm. So you suggest people should see the corporate world before becoming an entrepreneur.
Like it really depends. Like if you don't have the cash, if you don't have the idea, then you should try to do a job for some time, save up a bit, and then do a business. Because like, see, for any business you need money, and you are not getting investment in your initial days unless you have like a once in a billion idea. Those days are gone now. So it makes sense to save up a bit, learn how your seniors are doing, and get to know, build some connections. So connections are very important. Networking is important. So you attend this kind of networking events, this startup events. You learn from your seniors how they do things, how they build relationships, and then once you have this kind of confidence that yes, I have seen all of this, now I'm ready to do a business, then you start doing it. But it's not necessary that all the time you have to do that. If you have that confidence that this is an amazing idea, I can do it from day one, then definitely you should do it. And I would really suggest everyone that if you if you are young, 16, 17, 18, try
Hmm,
to sell anything, because when you are young you don't have this kind of what do you say, this kind of fear. I have seen a lot of people in their 30s, in their 40s, that they really they don't feel comfortable selling to someone. For them selling is a very difficult thing.
hmm, hmm,
And the more younger you are and you try to sell something, so that fear comes out of you. So if you are 18 and you try to sell anything, even a very small thing, then
hmm,
that fear comes out of you. So it
hmm,
will help you when you later go into business.
hmm. So you're trying to say being a salesman or the selling skill is crucial quality of entrepreneurs.
100%, 100%. Like selling is everywhere. You do any kind of business, selling is the key part in it. If you are not able to convince your customer, then you are done.
Hmm. Okay. Since you mentioned that doing a job and getting used to the corporate world is a recommendation before starting entrepreneurship, but is there not a risk of getting used to your 9 to 5 job and losing that risk appetite?
That is true. That is true. It happens a lot,
Hmm,
and that is a personal choice that like someone has to make if
hmm,
they really feel confident. And I would say when you are in your 20s, when you are young, 18,
hmm,
19,
hmm,
20, when you're fresh out of your college, you
hmm,
don't have this kind of responsibilities. You don't have your wife to look after. You don't have a big family to look after. So that is the perfect time to take a risk of starting a business
hmm,
without doing a job also. So that is a personal choice. If you want to, like, get some experience, then get a job, work for 6 months, 1 year, get some experience. But otherwise, you can always take the risk and do a business. Like, what's the maximum thing that can happen? The business will close in 6 months, and you will realize what the mistakes have happened. So I would say it's a personal choice. My recommendation for anyone who is very young and who is starting up, that directly do a business. You will learn a lot of things. Like, I have, like, seen people who have done a business at a young age, and they know more things than, like, many people who have done MBAs. So when you do a business yourself, you get a more better experience than a classroom.
Right. Very interesting point made. So let me tell you a bit about our audience. Our audience is people who are into their graduation or into their first job, and who are probably thinking of becoming entrepreneurs in future. So what would be your suggestion for them to start entrepreneurship? How do they get into this particular journey? How do they start? How do they get started?
So first of all, you need to find the right people, because more than the product, people are important in any organization. So you should be really comfortable. So when you start a company, your partner or your co-founder is kind of your marriage. It's kind of a corporate marriage, I would say, because you would be spending half of your day with them. So first, you have to be very comfortable. You have to know them. You have to know their weaknesses, their strengths, and then you have to find something which people really need. Like, if you're going to sell something which no one needs, then you cannot do that business. So you have to go out. You have to ask people what they need, and have to do a bit of a research. And there are lots of opportunities for doing entrepreneurship at the moment. Like, if you just go to Google and search for ideas, or go to Quora, you will get thousands of things which people are facing every day. So there's always a start to that. So, like, you can jump into e-commerce, and people are doing drop shipping, and drop servicing is also there. These kinds of things are there. So you can always, brush up the skills that you are lacking. Everything you can find online. So you can do that. Team up, make a team of 2 to 3 people which are having different kinds of strengths and weaknesses, and then start doing it. And it doesn't have to be perfect in the first go itself. Nobody launches the perfect product in the first go. So just make it usable in the first go. Take the feedback from people. People will always give you feedback. People are eager to actually give you feedback. So take that feedback, work on that, refine your product, and just go in the market.
Okay. Uh, Now, this is my last question. What would be your final message to potential entrepreneurs of this country?
My message would be, India needs a lots of entrepreneurs. We are in this, so the current times demand entrepreneurs. We need to make lots of things. Indian products, they are renowned worldwide for their quality. Indian products do have excellent quality. And India has produced a lot of good businessmen around the world. Big corporations are headed by Indians. So I would definitely send a message that whoever is thinking, they should definitely try entrepreneurship. Solve a issue, make a great product, but do try it. Don't give up on that. You should 100% try entrepreneurship.
Okay. Well, I think we have come to end of this session. Is there anything else you want to say, or shall we conclude the session?
Uh, just all the best to all the people who are watching this video. And I really hope you do well. And if you ever get stuck anywhere, just call your teachers, call someone in your family who is doing a business. Even someone who is running as simple as a grocery store can give you some kind of valuable advice. So just call them, ask for advice. Always you have to ask, don't be shy. You cannot do business being shy. You have to be, a bit demanding.
Hmm. You have to be the salesman, right?
Yeah, get out of your comfort zone.
Hmm. Nice. Well, It was a pleasure to have you here at ELI. I think our audience would have got lifetime lessons from this video. Thanks for your time, Nipun, and our best wishes for your venture, InstaMosaicStudio. Viewers, you can follow Nipun on LinkedIn by searching for Nipun Parikh. Also, do visit their website by typing InstaMosaicStudio.in and do order from there. Whom do you want to have here at ELI for next episodes? Do let me know in comments below. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel. We will be back before you know it. Stay tuned to Entrepreneur Lounge of India.